Now, the life and work of novelist John le Carré is being celebrated with a series of events in West Cornwall over the next few weeks. The former spy turned author, whose real name was David Cornwell, spent much of his life in St Buryan, where he wrote many of his best-selling novels. Now, a collection of his personal memorabilia has gone on display in Penzance. Cathy Wardle has more.
It's not hard to see why this landscape might inspire you to write. And now artefacts from John le Carré's home in Cornwall have gone on display at the beautiful PenleeHouse Museum and Gallery.
Well, this is a small exhibition of memorabilia from John le Carré's former home out at St Buryan. People will know the name John le Carré, maybe don't know that he lived for a great part of his life in Cornwall and was very attached to the county. These are items taken from what I'm told by his family he called his ego wall. So they are a collection of posters, certificates, cartoons, and prized amongst this collection some notes that he was making on his final novel, Agent Running in the Field. They demonstrate that amongst his talents, handwriting wasn't one. So his secretary, Vicky Phillips, did a sterling job in turning these scribbles and scrawls with all the little edits into proper text, which could then be published.
Those notes became this novel, published in 2019, just a year before his death. Le Carré's superfan Tracy was first to see the exhibition. She says she's been hooked on his book since reading The Constant Gardener.
I think it's the spies, the thrill of the adventure, and there's a little bit of darkness to them at the same time. But I just love the way he brings the characters so alive.
The exhibition and a series of events in Penzance celebrating le Carré's work have been funded by the Art Society of West Cornwall.
There's going to be a portrait of le Carré, which is going to be revealed at the Morrab Library and celebrate his connection with the library because he was its president for some years.
Cornwall perhaps provided a quiet retreat from le Carré's tumultuous early life. In the 50s and 60s he was an agent for both MI5 and MI6, but then spent more than 40 years living in a cottage near Lamorna, where he penned dozens of novels.
I've lived in West Cornwall for a long time, and so I met him once when he was president of the library. But you used to see him occasionally in restaurants and so on. He was very much part of the life down here. He wasn't the reclusive writer who came to Cornwall and was never seen outside his own home. He was part of what went on in West Cornwall, and people got used to seeing him.
The collection also includes personal letters and accolades gathered throughout his career, a little window into the intriguing life of a spy-turned-writer who made Cornwall his home. Cathy Wardle, ITV News, Penzance.